If you're anything like my old D&D group, aka a chaotic bunch of dice gremlins who I love with all my heart, then you've probably run into this problem before. Chaos Bolt or Chromatic Orb. At surface level, these spells seem quite similar. Both are first level spells that can deal a decent amount of damage and provide a variety of damage types to deal it with. However, there are subtle differences between the two, so I'm going to compare them and see what comes out on top. I'll be assuming that you're making a Sorcerer build here, as Sorcerer is the only class that can learn Chaos Bolt, and so you will be having meta magic into consideration here. Initially, both spells seem similar. Both are first level spells that can be upcast, require ranged spell attacks, and take one action to cast. However, Chaos Bolt has a full extra 30 feet of range compared to Chromatic Orb, allowing you to skirt around the edge of the combat, like a coward. Furthermore, Chaos Bolt only requires verbal and somatic components, whilst Chromatic Orb requires a material component, namely a diamond worth 50 gold pieces. This means it can't be substituted with a component pouch, a steep investment for a rookie adventurer. Point goes to the Chaos Bolt. At face value, Chromatic Orb brings the heat with 3d8 of your personal choice of damage, from a wide selection of 6 types, and a healthy extra d8 per level that you upcast at. Chaos Bolt has a lower average damage at a mere 2d8 plus a d6, and you only get a paltry extra 1d6 per spell level. It does offer a wider range of potential damage types, including the very rare force or psychic damage. However, damage type is randomly chosen by the dice. Chaos Bolt does have a trick up its sleeve though. Roll doubles on the d8s and you get to target an additional creature. This can be repeated, meaning you can theoretically target infinite creatures, provided you keep on getting unbelievably lucky. This 1 out of 8 chance to attack again does boost Chaos Bolt's average damage output, but it's not enough to beat the reliability of Chromatic Orb. Point to Chromatic Orb. Chaos Bolt's multiple attacks potential pairs fantastically with meta magic. One quick twin spell and you're looking at double the chance for extra attacks in one action, and as we all know in D&D, action economy is king. However, you can't hit the same creature twice with one Chaos Bolt, so if you're facing a solo foe and you manage to roll that double d8, you're gonna have to target yourself or risk frying a fellow party member, so that's pretty bad. Chromatic Orb has a slight drawback in that if you're a dick, you can specifically use it to metagame, choosing the creature's weakness that you know already. However, quick bit of homebrew by the DM and this should be all accounted for. Pick your poison, I guess, metagaming or friendly fire. Half points to each. I can't exactly state which spell's better. Both are good choices, but here's my final thoughts. Chromatic Orb is a reliable source of a wide array of damage types, perfect for exploiting the weakness of a single enemy. On the other hand, Chaos Bolt is, as the name would suggest, a wild spell. You can pull off some crazy shenanigans with it and meta magic, but it can just as easily blow up in your face. Much more recommended for when you're facing down a group of foes. Make of that what you will.